because they're figured out how to make money. They're gonna have that source forever.
Yeah.
Figured out how to be liked or to be on top of the game. They think they're gonna everything that goes up comes down. Everything.
Of course. You know, when I arrived at Section Zouk and I did the first album of Sumia, nobody believed that it was possible that a Congolese guy producing a Moroccan girl would do anything in Zouk. Nobody believed in it. But I arrived and I put great cover, great music, and I put Zouk in there. I put compa in there. I put kizomba in there. I put Afro in there. I put English. I put rap. I put French. I put Spanish. I brought some other artists. Eligio brought the Cap Verdeans. ABG brought the this. I took some old singers like Jackie Rapon, respected guys in the Zouk industry, put them there. And then when the album came out, most of the people in the label, because it was a label where we had a lot of sub-labels. So we had like 4 sub-labels. And most of them were telling me, I mean, I don't know if she's going to work. First of all, she's not from the West Indies. And second of all, I mean, this is not a Zouk album. This is not a compa album. There's everything in there. And I was like, we'll see. Album comes out, becomes the number 1 album, the number 1 selling album in France, West Indies. She becomes an instant superstar. Why? Not only because the music was great, but at the same time, I realized that the market was empty. There was nobody. All the older artists were reaching their 40s, and we were here in our 20s. There was nobody. But soon as he came out, most of these people, they came to me asking me, how did I do? What did I do? And I was explaining to everybody what I did. And interestingly, the other sub-labels, they all ganged up trying to destroy us. And this is the interesting part with humanity. You're gonna have people, and I realized I'm one of those people. You scare other people. You scare other people, and they don't realize that they cannot stop you, but they're still gonna try. And it's useless. And I would go to them. I was like, what are you trying to do? Like, why are you doing this? And they were like, no, we're not doing it. I said, guys, I know exactly everything you do.
It's real where he says they don't want us to. You know, when DJ Khaled is always blazing and saying they don't want us to make it. They don't want us to be. Some
people don't want you to make it because, you know, one day I met a guy who was doing video. I didn't know him, but I wasn't on the street, in a car on the passenger seat, and I see a nice car, but like a nice black car, and I don't know who was driving the car. I didn't know. All I saw that the driver was under the tinted glass. He was looking at me, and I just did nice, and I said, nice car. And then we parked. The person parks behind us, and he's like, yo, bro, I mean, that we were actually going in the same place. And he came to me and said, yo, bro, thank you. And I was like, what you mean? No, listen, most people, when they see me in my car, they hating. And you don't know me. You were just like, nice car. And I was like, yeah, I love to see a brother making it. I love seeing this. It's amazing. Like, money making Africans, like, we're here. And he was like, yo, I do this, I do that. And this guy brought me 20,000 euros of business. He actually owned a club, and he was doing this and that. He was like, oh, I'm booking you. Oh, I didn't know who. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. Boom, boom, boom. I made 20,000 euros just by giving a compliment to somebody else. Most other people would be like, well, yeah, he must be a drug dealer. Fuck that guy. Da, 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 da. You know, it's most people when they see success, it brings them to their failure. When I see success, the only thing I feel is inspiration. When you were telling me your story as a kid, selling gum and doing a whole gum business, this is the type of stuff I'm inspired by. Those stuff. I'm happy to know that some people were hustling because at that time I was surrounded by all the white girls. I was in the school, so I arrived in. I was 7 years old. I arrived in France. They put me in a religious school, and I was the only black guy, and with my little brother. And by a month or two, my mom asked the person who was the director of the school, so are my children getting accustomed to France? You know, it's new for them. They just came from Africa. They're discovering the cold, discovering like a whole new culture. How is it going with my children? And the director tells my mom, oh, listen, your kid is every day he arrives, and all the girls, when he arrives, they're all around him, all of them, and all the guys are pissed. All the little kids are pissed, and he arrives, and he decided. So I remember one day I come and I decide, I'm like, we're gonna do a football festival tournament, and I said, I'm gonna play for the girls. What? Yeah, I'm gonna play for the girls. We're gonna play against you guys. And I was in the goal. I was the goalkeeper, and nothing would penetrate the goal. But when I had the ball, I would go to the other side and put and goal. So we actually won the tournament with just me and all the girls. So I just became the guy. So my whole life I've been the guy, and the guys were like, we hate him, until they all capitulated and were like, you know what? Yeah, thanks to you, we can use your songs too. So, like Julie says, the white girls already know.
The same. When we were in school, he was always playing with the girls. I know he's laughing right now. He was always with the girls.
Yeah, some people, the charisma. Mike says hi from New York. What up, my brother Mickey? Listen, when I met Mike, he was 16, and we met in Châtelet one day. They were dressed like full FUBU Americans, and from like the next week we were performing together.
Wow.
Some people, the connection, and look, now we have kids. It's been 30 years or more, and we're still here. You see what I mean? And yeah, he became a superstar himself, organized back in the days, and now he's just a rich guy saying hi from New York, and he's calling me king when he has more money than me. What are we gonna do? His mix of French and English in Ondiqua was fire. Thank you so much, Gislain.
Yeah.
Kaysha is the definition of jack of all trades. Made me rap on Kizomba Zouk beats. Never would have imagined. Bro, you've been slacking. You have to come. We're going to do an EP because these guys in Thailand, I don't know. Like,
on another note, Kaysha, that's your artist that I introduced to you.
Listen, I remember when I went to Thailand, you told me, hey, there's an African club in Thailand. I was like, an African club in Thailand? Yeah. Connection, boom. He came to my hotel. And then I went to the club. When I arrived, they were playing Ondiqua. They were playing Good Life 2005. And they had Thai girls dancing, trying to dance on my music. I was like, wow. and the owner of that club was a person that we went to his club back in Douala. That was crazy. That was a crazy story. Life lessons.
All the artists that I know, even when Jay-Z and the whole band were in Asia, all my friends or all the guys I know from show business, every time they're in Thailand, I hook them up. I have him and a couple of other guys there, and everybody comes back so amazed and happy. Like, these guys are so good. They treated us so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Big shout out to my boy, man.
Big
G
shout
Spark.
out G Spark.
Yeah, and now he's working with Kaysha and Sushi Raw.
No, he abandoned me.
I was really happy about it. Thank you.
I never hear from him anymore. He's too busy now.
You know.
Yeah, we're hustling, but we have to do some stuff. I have some good beats to send you.
But he's coming closer to you anyway. So.
Yeah. When he comes, we're gonna do some stuff.
Yeah. Trisha says Kaysha is the real one. We all know that. Kaysha is the man.
I mean, you a real one too, Trisha. You know what up? You know how we do. Listen, Trisha, I'll take you to Thailand. Don't worry. We're gonna meet G Spark. He's the king MC in Thailand.